Welcome back, friends. This is Coach Danny Lyles, and this video is going to be pretty cool for all the first-time RVers and campers that have just got a new bumper pull camper and aren't so sure about what to do when you get to a campground. I hope it helps. You know, I mean, I had to kind of pick up things off of YouTube, and some of the RV setup videos were kind of vague, and I don't know, man, some of the presenters were good and helped, and then some of it honestly was misinformation. So hopefully this give you a chance to kind of see what you need to do to set your RV up the first time when you get to a new campground, and kind of give you an idea of the steps and the order of steps in order to make sure that you don't break anything or lose your camper, or just to make it easier to set up so you kind of have an order of events and a proper way to do it. And hopefully this helps, guys. I hope y'all like it. Alright, guys, so the first thing you'll want to do is go ahead and chalk it, okay? My friend Paul that owns this place and runs this place has told me a story about a guy that first-time camper. He came out, and before he ever set his chocks in, he went ahead and unhitched. When he did, his camper popped off that hitch and it rolled all the way back into the lake, and he lost his camper on his first time, and he was screaming, and he was like, my camper, hanging onto the hitch, and it didn't stop it. There's no stopping it once it starts rolling. So first things first, always put your chocks in, okay? I like to do it like this.
I'm going to come around here.
One in the back of the back tire, and then one in the front of the front tire.
Okay.
Make sure they're in there nice and tight. So before you get it off the hitch even, you can actually go ahead and plug it in. Or you can get it off the hitch and then plug it in. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in.
Is that a surge protector?
Putting a surge protector on it first.
Yeah.
That way you've always got that, and you're not going to fry your electric, because you never know, there could be a reverse polarity or something in this thing. Okay, and so we'll plug it in. And then we're going to kick on the 30 amp. Mine's a 30 amp, so we're going to just kick on the 30 amp for now. Take a look here. If you can see, it's a green light, everything green. That means everything's good. We got power to the rig now. It's going to make it easier to go ahead and unhitch and put the stabilization jacks down and everything like that. Okay, so I've got it chalked. I've got it plugged in. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and get it off the hitch. All right, I've got this nice easy up here to keep my chains off. You'll want to take that off first. Let the chains come off. Won't need those now we're here. Alright, unhitch the hitch pin, take off the connector to the vehicle, pop back this, and off she goes. So I've got the hitch off. Okay, guys, make sure to leave plenty of room between the ball and the hitch to pull out from under it. Make sure you're totally unhooked. You want to leave plenty of room between the ball and the hitch, because if your back wheel pops up and hits something on the way out, it could really knock this hitch out the way, or knock it off the platform, or God knows what. So just make sure you got plenty of room between the ball and the hitch before you pull out from under it. Alright, so guys, once you get it unhitched and off the back and the truck out from under it, and you got it plugged in, then you can go ahead and begin to level it. So I got my little bubble level on here, and this is the easy way to level it. If you're by yourself, or you don't want to have to get more people to help you, just go ahead and put your bubble level right there. And then we're just going to bring it on down until that sucker hits the middle. And she'll be level, and I'll show y'all how to put the stabilization jacks down. So guys, up here it's really flat concrete, but I'm going to show you something in a second in case you ever get into a situation where it's not. But right here it's flat concrete, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to put as many risers as I got here to bring it up as high as I can, and the physics of that makes it where it stabilizes a lot better without having to use so much force, okay? Just because it's higher up, and so that scissor isn't having to come so far over. It's just coming, straight down, and it's got all its force. All right, now if you'll take it back here, this is easy. I just put half on this side, half on that side. When it gets halfway down, I'm gonna adjust them, make sure they're right up underneath, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it the rest of the way down. But on this side, it's uneven. Come on over here and check this out. Guys, these are just some 12-inch blocks that I cut, and I went ahead and primed them, or actually I stained them, and now I'm just putting these risers on here because what this is going to do is it's going to kind of bridge that gap where you see where the dip is right here, and it's going to make it where it's easier for this part to be on the flattest part, okay? So I got it on the back edge of this, and that's going to make it stabilize a lot better. That's it, guys. It's stable on the front. Y'all hear it kind of rev down, like make that. No. That's it. All right, so y'all see, kind of bridging that gap here now. It's uneven. I put that block up under it, and that's going to make it a little easier for it to stabilize in a way that's flat. That block's going to bridge that gap and make it stabilize where it's flat. Make sure both jacks are down all the way. One may hit before the other, so make sure they both touch down and are firm. Alright guys, so if you'll notice what I got going here, I've got a splitter, okay, with 2 on-off nozzles, so I can use them at will. Alright, I got a small hose for using stuff that I'm going to show y'all in another video about outdoor cooking, how you can use it, and just to do other things with if I need to spray off my feet or whatever before I go on the rig. And then on this other side, this is going to be going into the camper, and I've got this extender here. That makes it easier on everything else after it. Lets it flex. So I got a little flex hose, and I got a filter. Okay, notice the arrow running this way. Okay, the water's got to come through here. And now I got this pressure gauge. Now, long as it's in the green, you're all right. You know, if it's in the yellow, it's low. If it gets in the red, it's high, and it might break your water inside. So if it's in the red, I'd really watch out and maybe just cut the water pressure down at the nozzle. All right, and in the meantime, you can run this one whenever you want to clean stuff off, or like I said, clean off your feet or whatever. And so I'm just gonna plug it in here first. All right, man, screwing that on. All right, nice and smooth, hand tight. All right, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a quick twist left until it discharges at that end. And I know now this hose that's going in the camper is discharging, and so there's not going to be any air coming through the lines now because there's water all the way up to that point in that long hose. And now I know this one's not discharging. There's no water running out of it, so that's good because I only want to use this one when I want to use it. I definitely don't want it running all the time because you just don't want it shooting out on the ground. But then I'm just going to take this one. I like this 90-degree downspout, guys. It's going to keep the wear and tear off your connection. I'm choosing the city water connection on mine because I've got a constant source of fresh water. All right, and I like a quick connect at either end too. So I do a quick connect right here with a 90-degree elbow, and that is the best way, in my opinion, to hook up your water. Go ahead and quick connect on here. A city water connection. So I got a constant source of water here. I don't have to fill up any tanks. I'm going to go ahead and cut this back on now. Okay. The pressure gauge is in the green, on like the low end of green, which is good. Low to medium end of green. Now we're going to cruise inside. All right, guys. So now I'm inside my rig. I just cut my water on. So guess that. Can you hear anything? No, that's a good thing. That means none of my faucets were running shooting water all over the place. None of my showers were running shooting water out. This place doesn't have a sewer hookup at the site. They have a dump facility on the way out, or they have a cherry picker service here available, and they'll just come by and dump your tanks for you. So either way, you really don't want to fill up your sewer tanks, so you don't want her needlessly running into sinks and out on your floor or into the shower and going into your All right, guys, so I've got it off the hitch. It's stabilized, okay? I've got everything out of the path of the slide, so it's not going to run into anything when the mechanical works are sliding out. It's going to just be have a smooth transition all the way from the inside of the camper to the outside, and we're going to have this extra space. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out because there's nothing in the way of it. Make sure there's nothing in the way of the path of the slide. All right, so everything's set up. We're all good. Everything hooked up, and nothing to do but to enjoy a beautiful day on the lake with some good friends. And I'll show you guys how to do the sewer in another video down the road. But this should get y'all started, and hopefully, get y'all going, and make sure y'all don't lose y'all's camper the first time y'all go out or whatever. So there it is. Nothing too challenging. Nothing anybody can't do. A couple things I forgot to mention. It's actually an Apple Cart, not a cherry picker service that can come around to your rig and dump it for you. And also, make sure to turn off your electric hitch once you get it unhitched and the jack down, unless you want to have the light on, which is fine. But I just choose to keep mine off so I don't run the light out and burn it out too early. But yeah, man, this is just a simple thing to do. It's not hard running an RV. People try to overcomplicate it and make it kind of exclusive and forbidding, but anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And man, this thing is like having a camper is like having a passport, and you can get in places where you normally couldn't and stay there, and a little bit more comfortable than tent camping. And they have some really cool RV resorts that I'm going to be doing some campground reviews on really soon. And we're going to show y'all some places to go and some things to do in some towns where we're going to go real soon. So hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, y'all please like and subscribe. I'm going to be coming with a lot more camper stuff and a lot more campground reviews and some trip ideas and some camp cooking episodes and all kinds of stuff for camping. So anyway, leave a comment. Let me know if y'all liked it or if I forgot anything. And yeah, love you guys. Have a wonderful day.